If you still drive drunk, or maybe not legally drunk, but with a good buzz on, get ready to face more swift and more severe penalties in BC. The Campbell government is cracking down on impaired driving, making it easier to yank your license and slap you with stiffer fines, even if your blood alcohol level is below the legal limit. These new laws are aimed at saving lives, and they're the toughest in the country. But will they work? A News legislature reporter Shachi Curl has details.
It's very hard to look at, even more disturbing to know that crashes caused by drunk drivers are on the rise in BC. It's why the province says it's cracking down on people who drink and get behind the wheel, even if their blood alcohol level is below the legal limit.
They will be facing the toughest impaired driving laws in the country.
If you blow above 0.08, you face a 3-month driving suspension, a $500 fine. Your vehicle is impounded for 30 days, and you might still face criminal charges. If you're in the warning zone between 0.05 and 0.08, your license is yanked for 3 days and you pay a $200 fine. And if it happens again, those penalties will get worse. Chronic offenders who either blow over the legal limit or more than 3 times in that warning zone will also have to attend responsible driving classes and use an ignition lock.
Big deep breath, I'll hold it.
The changes give police more and expanded power at the roadside. No more having to take suspects back to give blood at the police station for anything more than a 24-hour suspension.
It helps these cases where they're they're marginally impaired, but they fail the ASD at roadside. Now they're going to get some really strict ramifications right off the get-go.
Their rules so tough, even members of Gordon Campbell's own caucus who've been caught driving drunk would have faced stiffer penalties. The Premier, who faced a DUI of his own, says it's all about changing attitudes.
And I think personally, I haven't been drinking, period, since that incident. But I think everyone should understand that. It's a pretty simple thing to understand. Don't drink and drive.
It's action that comes too late for Alexa Middlear. The 4-year-old was killed by a woman now charged with drunk driving. But her mother, in Victoria today for the announcement, sees reason for hope.
To know that the government is recognizing some legislation because of what happened to her it's a real tribute, and it's just the beginning.
In Nanaimo, Joan Parsons reflects on these changes. Her life was ripped apart by drunk drivers who killed her sister, brother-in-law, and her son.
I'm very excited to hear about these changes. I certainly hope this law goes through. It's been a long time coming.
The provincial government says the laws are aimed at cutting the drunk driving death rate by 35%. That represents 40 lives and 40 families who could be spared the worst kind of pain. In Victoria, Shachi Curl, A News.